Ghana police and immigration have decided to come together to work hands in hands to stop the illegal migration of some nationals that are coming into Ghana to commit crimes. Recently, some group of Nigerians were arrested after they forcefully broke the jail and used the illegal routes to escape from prison to go commit other crimes. I'm going to be sharing the video here for you guys to watch. Please, as you're watching, do so well to like the video, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel.
In Nigeria, have been arrested by police in Adam. The suspected jailbreakers were arrested following a tip-off. The 9 were said to be making their way into Accra after successfully going through an approved route into Adam 4 by their accomplices. They have since been handed over to immigration officials in Tema for further investigations.
The Ada police tells Joy News the suspects were traveling on a Sprinter bus with registration number ER 165714. Following the tip-off, police moved in swiftly and arrested them at Ada 4 Clinic Junction Lorry Station Sunday evening. The suspects are Emmanuel Obina Chidozi, 27, Steve Eyenuku, 33, and Abeli Lucky, 29, Yomi Osma, 29, Kelly Ekureni, 33, Freedom Yusuf, 25, Obi Onwora, 38, Patrick Chana, 47, and Bless Eyenuku, 25. Items found on them include an unspecified amount of Naira and Ghana cedis, personal belongings, passports, and ID cards. The suspects are currently assisting with investigations.
Right, so information from the police on exactly the identities of these persons and whether they indeed linked to the jailbreak in Nigeria has not been so forthcoming, but we're still working our sources. But joining us now is security analyst Adams Bona to assess the implications of this particular incident or discovery, should it indeed be confirmed that these persons are linked to the jailbreak in Nigeria. Thank you very much for making time to speak with us, Mr. Bona.
Thank you very much, Israel.
All right, so we don't have any confirmation yet, but it appears these persons may as well be linked to the jailbreak in Nigeria. Now, we had actually put out word to try and ensure that these persons don't make it into the country, or if they make it into the country, they are arrested. If it turns out that indeed these are linked, what are the implications?
Well, Israel, we all know the implications of having fugitives escaping from their country into our country. Already, we are grappling with increasing crime rates. Already, murders have gone up, heinous crimes have gone up, crimes, that are committed, and you can see the signature of other, nationalities involved everywhere. And so, as far as I'm concerned, Israel, if this comes out to be if it comes out that it's legit, that these guys are the fugitives as part of the 1,800 jailbreakers who, broke jail in Nigeria, these guys are part of them, then Israel, we should be in for trouble. But the truth is that it might take a while to get this information. These names your colleague read out might not be the names. Even in this country, our data, in terms of data collection when it comes to prisoners hasn't been very good. So one can commit a crime here and end up committing another crime in let's say, in Avrongo, and sometimes it is difficult. It takes time for them to know that it's the same person who is using different names. And so I think that I believe the Nigerian authorities might have collected the fingerprints of these persons, and so they would have to fly into the country or come into the country to dab your fingers, take it back and see whether it matches the convict. But the truth is that you see the porous nature of our borders and the fact that the information the Immigration Service itself put out was not to ask the citizens, but the information was to, their colleagues in the security agencies. And once you do that, you fail to educate the people. But this arrest was done because citizens, probably those who have some information, gave a tip-off to the police. And from all indications, they didn't come by road. They came by the sea. If they came by the sea, then it becomes even more difficult. How many already in this country? If we don't work on apprehending them and knowing all of these guys, how many of them have entered? Chances are that give it plus, minus by when we expect crime rates to be dropping, we are likely to see crime rates going up, because then some of these fugitives who come are going to go back to their old ways of, committing crime.
All right, Mr. Bona, I'd like you to hold on, stay on the line for us. We're connecting with Ayitope Kuteyi. He's a journalist, our partner station, Channels Television in Nigeria. Thank you very much, Kuteyi. Now, you tell us, is there any word as to regards the arrest of these persons in Ghana and whether it is linked, the arrest in Ghana are linked with the jailbreak in Nigeria? Hello, Kuteyi, you'd have to unmute for us.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good evening. Oh, okay, basically, just few moments ago, I spoke to authorities of the Nigeria Correctional Service here in Owerri, the Imo State capital, Southeast Nigeria. And what they told me about what you just said was that they heard the same story the way I heard it, but there is no official statement to that effect yet to the arrest made in your country. So that once they get any official statement or any official message to that effect, then they will always alert the media and the public about that.
Now, what kind of criminals are we dealing with here? If you can tell us, are these hardened criminals or are these persons who are in for petty crimes or misdemeanors?
Okay, first, let me tell you, any group or any person who might have attacked a national security facility armed is no more a petty person, is no more a petty criminal. Because from what we saw on ground during the attack, there were explosives, and freeing about 1,844 inmates. This definitely is no joke. This definitely is not petty, but like we've been arguing here, in some quarters say those people are members of the indigenous people of Biafra, the Eastern Security Network, while some are also saying they are not. There are some politicians trying to distract the government of the day in the process of governance. So I can tell you categorically, up till now, no group has accepted responsibility to what happened in Imo State about on Easter Monday, and this thing still lies with the security operatives to tell us basically who these people are. And like the media has always reported, they call them unknown gunmen.
All right. Now, how successful have the Nigerian authorities been in trying to rearrest these fugitives?
Okay, like I said, as at this evening, the Nigeria Correctional Service here in Imo State says about 130 inmates are in their custody right now. As at this evening, they are still expecting more. And out of this 130, we have some that were rearrested by the police, by the Air Force, while some came back willingly on their own. But they were not able to give me the accurate figure of the ones that were rearrested and the ones that came back willingly. And like the authorities say, that they're still optimistic that by tomorrow and the day after, people will still come back, because some of them are still scared about when they come back.
If care is not taken, if the borders are not tightened properly, a lot of these fugitives will come into the country and commit more crimes, because their main plan is to escape from Nigeria, go to Ghana and start afresh from where they stopped. And this is the reason why I keep saying when they come to the Ghana immigration, they should be thoroughly searched and asked proper questions. Just from this video, you hear them saying that most of these people do not use the land or air traveling to Ghana. Most of them you come through the sea. I've been saying it's a lot of illegal routes that is in different countries that people use to come into a particular country. It is not necessarily they come by road or by air. Most of them use the sea to come into the country, and when they do that, they are not fully documented. And this is one thing most Ghanaians are fighting for, that is these illegal foreigners are coming in with a different mindset, because they are not coming in to start afresh or become a new leaf. They are coming in to start from where they stopped. That is the kind of lifestyle that they are used to, and for them, they cannot stop. The best thing for them to do is to change their location, go to a different country and start afresh. And when they are coming to Ghana, they don't have, any prior job that they are doing. What they are known for is stealing, committing crimes, kidnapping, and all sort of things. And that is the reason why the high rate of crime in Ghana is now drastically increasing due to some of these illegal immigrants that are coming into Ghana. I am not saying Ghanaians do not also commit crimes, but most of these crimes that you hear, and when they are being apprehended, most of them are illegal immigrants from different African countries coming in to commit crimes in this particular country. Let me know what you think in the comment section. What do you think should be done to curb those people from coming into the country and causing more problems for Ghanaians in Ghana? Like this video, share this video, and subscribe.